Good morning, everybody. Happy Saturday. It is a wonderfully cold morning here in Texas. 2 days ago, it was 96 degrees, and yesterday it was a high of like 58 with 30-mile-an-hour winds and rain, and it's Texas for you. So, but we're going to be back up to like 95 degrees, and I think the day after tomorrow. So, it was a wonderful 3 days of winter that we had here. I got a busy day today. I want to get a painting out for y'all. I got to go see my nephew play football today and then teach a class tonight. But we are going to be kind of recreating the painting Praise. It cracked terribly. 2 reasons it cracked. One, there was too much water in it because I didn't really pay attention, I don't think. But that's okay. And the other reason is because the day that I painted it, it was, I think it was like 98 here, and with tons of humidity. And our AC motor is out. And so we have a portable unit right now to keep the house cool, but it doesn't help in my office. So it was like 80 degrees in my office. So the top layer of paint dried a lot faster than the base layers, which in itself will cause cracking. So between that and too much water, the pigments just separated and the painting cracked. So unfortunately, that's just something that happens. And so we are going to recreate it because I love the painting. But this time I was a little more careful whenever I was mixing everything. So one of the things I've started doing is I am keeping a journal. So this is a journal that I got off on Amazon. It is my Hope journal. And each day has a scripture on it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start bringing a scripture between, well, you'll see at the beginning of this video that we're going to start having a daily scripture, or well, a video scripture. So what I've done is I've actually written down everything. I took my time. I measured everything out exactly. So these are just water and paint. And be careful. I know that sometimes you'll see some of the people who do videos that their ratio is like 35 to 40%. I was doing 30% water on the other Praise picture, and that's the one that cracked. So I think the water ratio really depends on the type of paint you're using. So what I did is I added water very, very slowly, and when I got to the consistency, that's when I stopped. So I don't think there's any of them except for this Artist Loft that is over 20% water. And so these are the mixture ratios. I'm not going to go through it step by step like I normally do. I'm just going to put it all down in the description. But so I have everything written down. And then on the other side of it, the exact technique and the layers that I'm going to do. And so this way, when you have a painting that you really like, if you don't do a video of it, luckily I had done a video of it so I could go back and recreate it. That way you have your step-by-step guide on how you did it. So if you have somebody who really liked a painting, but you sold it already, just do the same step-by-steps. You're going to get something different, but it still might be close. So that's just my advice to you. That's what I'm going to start doing. And today's scripture is Isaiah 41, verse 10. Do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you. I will uphold you in my righteous right hand. So that is today's scripture. And we are going to go into that painting with that in our hearts. So this is going to be a Dutch pour, 15 by 30, level 3 canvas, prepped with the DecoArt Americana Snow Titanium White. I will go through the colors with you, just not the mixture ratios. Those are down in the description. We have a couple of different whites that we're working with today. We've got the Artist Loft Flow Acrylic White and the DecoArt Americana Snow Titanium White. That one's about 50-50, those colors. And then we also have the Behr, oh, nope, that's not the right one. It's over there. The Behr White that we actually used in the first painting, which is this one, the Ultra White. We're using that color, but I added some heavier bodied paints to go with it that hopefully will help it hold its pigmentation. Added a very, very small amount of this Behr color sample. Sorry, that's not the one I'm looking for. Here we go. A little bit of this one, the Swirling Water, to our white, just to give it that slight blue tint that we had in the first one. One of the other colors is this Behr, this one's the Sea Glass. And then the rest of them are DecoArt paints. So we've got the DecoArt Metallics Old Gold, Dazzling Metallics Ice Blue, Americana Sea Glass. Nope, sorry, we didn't use that one. We used the other Sea Glass. The Americana Sea Breeze, and then Whispering Turquoise. So those are all of our colors. Down in the description, you'll find all of the mixture ratios. And again, this is just paint and water. And we are using our Conair Cord Keeper 1875. Lowest heat setting, I use the cool button. Highest pressure, this one only has 2 levels, low and a high. If you are looking for a blow dryer to do this, always make sure you have at least a low and a high. It needs to come with this attachment to help your paint, your air have an angle to come out. And then having a cool button definitely helps. If you can get one that's low, medium, and high, that's best, because sometimes you want to lower, like whenever I have to use my own air to push it. If I had a medium, that would be helpful, but I don't right now. So link is down in the description for this blow dryer. And I think that's it. All right, let's go ahead and get to painting. All right, we are done. I'm not even gonna lie. I love this. And I literally just went into my husband's office and started jumping up and down saying, I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it. And then he came in and said, oh, that's horrible. And then he said he loves it. So, if you don't know, I love this. But we are going to leave it just like that. I pray that it dries very well. In part 2, we will resin this. I'm pretty sure we are going to resin it. I just love the way resin brings out any metallic tones. So yeah, so that's kind of where we're at right now. I'm sorry, I'm a little engrossed in this painting right now. I'm gonna take some pictures of it. It will make some beautiful mugs, also some beautiful prints and everything. So we are gonna go ahead and wrap up this video. Thank you very much for watching. Down in the descriptions, as usual, you will find all of the paint colors as well as our mixture ratios that I did today. Also links to my Instagram, Facebook, Pinterest, Twitter, as well as my website, guidedbyfaithdesigns.net. There's also a link down there if you'd like to help sponsor my channel. For the month of October, the drawing that we are going to do is going to be for this 9x12 owl painting. I think in the last video I said it was 11x17, and before that it was 8x10, and then I actually measured and it's a 9x12. So 9x12 Dutch pour with a Mandalay owl sealed in polyacrylic. You will get that as well as a coffee mug of my choice. So we will do that drawing, the first video that I post in November. So again, I want to thank you for watching. Down in the description, everything that you need. And I will see y'all in part 2. And God bless.